of the odd flashpot. I.H. Scene 2. Christmas music in, sung by a live chorus full. At conclusion of song, sound fades under and into the distance. Lights up in set. Offices of Scrooge and Marley, Ltd. Scrooge sits at his desk at work. Near him is a tiny fire. His door is open, and in his line of vision we see Scrooge's clerk, Bob Cratchit, who sits in a dismal tank of a cubicle, copying letters. Near Cratchit is a fire so tiny as to barely cast a light. Perhaps it is one pitifully glowing coal. Cratchit rubs his hands together, puts on a white comforter, and tries to heat his hands around his candle. Scrooge's nephew enters, unseen.
"What are you doing, Cratchit? Acting cold, are you? Next you'll be asking to replenish your coal from my coal box, won't you? Well, save your breath, Cratchit, unless you're prepared to find employ elsewhere."
A Merry Christmas to you, Uncle. God save you.
Bah! Humbug!
Christmas a humbug, Uncle? I'm sure you don't mean that.
I do. Merry Christmas? What right do you have to be merry? What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Oh, come then. What right have you to be dismal? What reason have you to be morose? You're rich enough.
Bah! Humbug!
Don't be cross, Uncle.
What else can I be, eh? When I live in a world of fools, such as this, Merry Christmas? What's Christmas time to you but a time of paying bills without any money? A time for finding yourself a year older, but not an hour richer. If I could work my will, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled with his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart. He should.
Uncle!
Nephew! You keep Christmas in your own way and let me keep it in mine.
Keep it, but you don't keep it, Uncle.
Let me leave it alone, then. Much good it has ever done you.
There are many things from which I have derived good by which I have not profited, I dare say, Christmas among the rest. But I am sure that I always thought of Christmas time, when it has come round, as a good time, the only time I know of when men and women seem to open their shut-up hearts freely, and to think of people below them as if they really were fellow passengers to the grave, and not another race of creatures bound on other journeys. And therefore, Uncle, though it has never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe that it has done me good, and that it will do me good, and I say God bless it.
The clerk in the tank applauds, looks at the furious Scrooge, and pokes out his tiny fire as if in exchange for the moment of impropriety. Scrooge yells at him.
"Let me hear another sound from you, and you'll keep your Christmas by losing your situation." "You're quite a powerful speaker, sir. I wonder you don't go into Parliament."
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come, dine with us tomorrow.
"I'd rather see myself dead than see myself with your family."
But why? Why?
Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love.
That, sir, is the only thing that you have said to me in your entire lifetime, which is even more ridiculous than Merry Christmas.
Turns from nephew.
Good afternoon.
Nay, Uncle, you never came to see me before I married either. Why give it as a reason for not coming now?
Good afternoon, nephew.
I want nothing from you. I ask nothing of you. Why cannot we be friends?
Good afternoon.
I am sorry with all my heart to find you so resolute. But I have made the trial in homage to Christmas, and I'll keep my Christmas humor to the last. So, a Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon.
He stands facing Scrooge.
Uncle, You are the most... No, I shan't. My Christmas humor is intact. God bless you, Uncle.
Nephew turns and starts for the door. He stops at Cratchit's cage.
Merry Christmas, Bob Cratchit.
Merry Christmas to you, sir, and a very, very happy New Year.
Calling across to them.
Oh, fine. A perfection. Just fine. To see the perfect pair of you. Husbands with wives and children to support. My clerk there earning 15 shillings a week. And the perfect pair of you, talking about a Merry Christmas. I'll retire to Bedlam.
To Cratchit.
He's impossible.
Oh, mind him not, sir. He's getting on in years, and he's alone. He's noticed your visit. I'll wager your visit has warmed him.
Him? Uncle Ebenezer Scrooge? Warmed? You are a better Christian than I am, sir.
Opening the door for Nephew, 2 do-gooders will enter as Nephew exits.
Good day to you, sir, and God bless.
God bless.
One man who enters is portly, the other is thin. Both are pleasant.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Carrying papers and books, looks around Cratchit to Scrooge.
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley has been dead these 7 years. He died 7 years ago this very night.
We have no doubt his liberality is well represented by his surviving partner.
Offers his calling card. Handing back the card unlooked at.
Good afternoon.
This will take but a moment, sir.
At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, it is more than usually desirable that we should make some slight provision for the poor and destitute, who suffer greatly at the present time. Many thousands are in want of common necessities. Hundreds of thousands are in want of common comfort, sir.
Are there no prisons?